Tammy C. Walker, the owner of Dreams Are a Reality. I created this channel to provide light and love. And I just want to say, I hope you're doing good wherever you are. I'm doing good. I am getting ready for the Memorial Day weekend. I don't have a lot planned, but just looking forward to being off. I'm off tomorrow, Friday. Let's get into this topic of relationships, my favorite topic, one of them, and how pride needs to go out the door when it comes to love, marriage, communication. You all would not believe how many people actually sit here and lose out on a beautiful woman or a great man because they are so proud, so prideful, so stubborn. They don't want to say, this one's on me. I'm wrong. You were right. I need you in my life. I don't want anyone else but you. I'm sorry. Isn't that crazy? That's just ridiculousness. But it's so prevalent. And they will let you go out the door. I wish I had time to tell you all the stuff that's happened to me over the years. I've had people come back 2 years later and say, I want to apologize to you. I'm like, and a couple of those, I had two. One was abusive, the whole thing. One, we had an abusive incident. And both of those came back and apologized. Now, I accept it, but you can't come back around me. I don't trust you. By that point, both of them were just, it was so over. You know, I wouldn't go back to an abuser anyway. And the second one, just, too much, so much toxicity and drama. It's a no. But yeah, people, they come back. That's what all these videos are about. No contact and how they come back. But the truth is, with no contact, you're not doing it as a trick. We're going to see if they're going to come back. Let's see. You do it for your sanity. The reason why I'll do a no contact or basically stop calling. Call it what you want. I just should stop calling them. No contact, I guess. Same difference. I do it if you are indifferent, rude, doing some stuff that's just off the chain, then cut them off. Indifferent means you're calling, they're not responding. You're leaving you texting, they may respond 4 days later, never. One word answer. No, you're not, no, you can't treat me like that. I'm not going to stand around for that. So we have to gather up our little self and get on up out of there. At some point, you have to have pride. You have to have respect for self. If you keep calling and chasing a man, even a man, if you keep doing that with a lady and she's not responding, they lose respect for you. They think you're desperate. And they may tell you, you coming off a little clingy, or you seem clingy. They'll tell you, men, they haven't told me I was clingy. They told, one said, you kind of aggressive. And one said, you always here. Well, you ain't got to worry about me no more. I would be at his house. He would come to mine here and there. But you know how in relationships, you all know, you got that one house that you go to the most. My ex was always at my places. The most. Because it was more convenient to his job. It's more convenient. It's more to do over this way. But this one ex from 20, everything I talk about basically is 20 years prior. Except, the most current. And yeah, he was like, you always here. Oh, baby. Take a picture of this face. And after that, I could barely go back over there. I kept hearing that in my head. You always here. You're always here. I don't know if you all saw Carrie, the real one. Carrie, the scary movie. You gotta be a little bit older to even probably, you know about Carrie. But the first one, I was like a little girl when it came out. And in the movie, they mock her. I don't know if it was in her mind, because Carrie was a little doo-doo, but they were mean to her. Yeah, that was true because, well, okay, long story short, if you see, I don't want to even tell you the movie, but it was prom, basically, and they were very mean to her, and she kept hearing her mom's voice in her head. They're all gonna laugh at you, ha, 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 ha. And I remember that. The movie came out in the 70s, I do believe, maybe 80, I can't remember. But yeah, that's how I felt with the guy. Every time I would go over there, you always hear. It just stayed in my ear. And honestly, when he said it, I should have packed my shit up and got my little bag and tra-la-la-la-la to the western suburbs. When people do this stuff to you, it's an instant. You have to set that hard boundary, or else they got you, and you don't never want to be gotten. God rest his soul. They say one of my friends who I end up messing around with, we end up being a little more. It was so disastrous. But they say he passed away during COVID. He was not even in this country, so I don't know. I'm gonna go with he passed away. I hate that. If you all had met him before, some of his military things, he was the nicest guy, cutest, nicest guy you ever want to meet. But he ended up in the military, and it did disrupt his normal personality. Long story short, I was over at his house. We all grew up together. Me, him, his brother, my sister. And so I hadn't seen the brother in years. He was asking about my dad. At that time, my dad had passed away like 3 years prior. So, you know, his brother was like, how's Mr. Walker? I'm like, he passed away. He was like, oh my God. So we're just going back and forth, chit-chatting. We all grew up together. I began to get cursed out. The guy cursed me out. And I was like, ooh, I gotta go. Because it reminded me of my past abusive relationship. And he's cursing and screaming and cursing. And I got the what is the dang on bag called? You a tote bag? Oh, they drive me crazy with these text messages, my job. Oh, I wish they stopped. Please stop. Oh, it was like a tote bag, you know, overnight bag. And I'm just throwing sweaters. I had CDs over. I was throwing everything in there. And here's the part that makes me so angry. He had just bought a bunch of seafood, like shrimp and fish. And I was getting ready to tear that food up. But when he did that, I was like, whoo, I was having a moment. I was very triggered. I had to leave. And I told him, I said, Beyonce, I said, you don't know about me. And I know he was still saying something. I said, trust me, you do not know. You do not know me. I said, I do not do this kind of stuff. You don't know me. I said, you lucky I'm leaving, because I was having thoughts in my head. And I'm like, yeah, no, this is toxic. And so I could be a trip. I said, hey, you need a ride? Took the brother with me and dropped him off at home. I know he was hot that day. God rest his soul. They say he passed away. But he ended up calling my sister. He was like, I miss Tammy. She left her sweaters over here and some CDs. I said, tell him to burn it. This was over 22 years ago. But yeah, I had to let that go. I can't. I just can't. I don't even argue. I'm going to go back and forth with you when I love you. You know, not a holler, scream match, but yeah. I'll say so. I got a smart mouth, you know. I got a slick tongue. I do. But I'm not going to be cursing you out, calling you, MF, and cursing, calling you a name. I might say, what the hell, something like that. But no. You can't be cursing each other out. That's not good. You have some people, they're so prideful, they lie and twist the story up. Somebody told another mutual friend, I don't know why we broke up. Oh, you know why we broke up? Pride. They don't want to tell the truth. I love it when someone says, that one was on me. That one was on me. I messed up. I hate hearing the one that got away. That's the one that got away. I should have did better. And then some ladies mess up too. They mess. I've had ladies say they messed up. It's just really sad, because it just don't make no kind of sense. You just need to go ahead and give that person a call and say, hey, I'm sorry. I'm working on myself. And if you did this to somebody in the past, you need to, get the help. And I'm telling you all, it's pure delusion. You need therapy. I don't need therapy. The main ones need therapy. Oh, I'm good. You are not good. You are not good. We go to therapy for the ones that don't want to go to therapy. You need therapy. Think about it. And I hate to say that for everybody. Whatever. But if you keep having failed relationships, unresolved trauma from your childhood, you can't open your mouth and communicate, and you 40-something, 50-something, and 60-something, and yes, this happens a lot, you need therapy. You do. Don't say you can't afford it, because you buy them fancy shoes, you pay for your hair, you pay for all that food. tell the therapist you can't afford it. Look for the ones in Psychology Today, www.psychologytoday.com, to have a sliding scale. I work with my clients. Some of my clients say, I can't really afford that. They find out the copay or the deductible. Here, I go mess with the hair. And I work with them. I don't know what therapists are doing. It's a code of ethics for social workers. I'm a social worker. We're not supposed to turn clients away. Okay, say they're with me, they lose their job, they don't have insurance. I don't just throw them away. Oh, you can't come back to me. No, what if they have suicidal ideation? They're on the brink of committing suicide, talking about, thinking about it. I'm telling them, oh, you don't have any insurance, bye. That's not ethical. So look for the therapists that have sliding scales. I'm gonna say this and I gotta go. I have a client soon. A relative of mine, that lady, was dealing with someone very shady. That's the best word I come up with. And he stopped talking to her because he was dealing with a very traumatic situation with a friend. He lost someone dear to him. All of a sudden, she pops up. He says, Tammy, can you believe so-and-so called? Yeah, because she didn't hear from you. And she wasn't doing nothing but doing a user move, trying to get him to spend money. Ugh, just so sad. So don't be surprised when someone tells you, I don't want to talk to you anymore, or you having words, and then you leave them alone and they call. It's not nothing shocking. It's human nature. I'm going to leave you all with this. I have a friend. We're still friends. But she's a bit quirky, this person. I have all types of friends, you are, all races, and probably, how can I say this diplomatically? Maybe the one that's kind of awkward or whatever. That'll be my friend. I'm just like that. And so this person was doing this thing where she was texting. Not like overly, but every day. It was like weird. It was kind of weird because we're not on that level. It became very weird, you all, or kind of annoying. That's the word I really want to use. So I never told her that, but I was getting annoyed. All of a sudden, she stopped texting me. And I was like, where's so-and-so? I'm looking at the phone. I'm looking for the text. Now, I'm annoyed, but when it's gone, I'm looking for it. And I start feeling some type of way. She don't have to act funny. I didn't say, she reversed it on me. It's crazy. I know that sounds crazy. This is a friend. Nobody, I'm straight. Nobody romantic, nothing like that. But I'm just showing you, when you pull back from people, that they're going to miss your presence. Now, they may never tell you. This is the whole tripped out part. They may never tell you because they're so prideful. The pride gets in the way. But pride goeth before the fall. And I started looking up pride. I was like, why are some people so stubborn? It's not an admirable trait. It's typically stemming from low self-esteem, being stubborn and prideful. It's stemming from some childhood trauma, not being able to communicate. It's stemming from fear a lot of times. So don't look at it like I'm so stubborn and I'm winning. No, you team losing because you're losing out on somebody great because you're so damn prideful. You don't even want to tell them you miss them. And no good comes to people that mistreat exceptional people, good people. You robbing yourself of blessings and good health and all that other stuff. We may never see what's going to come to people that really did us wrong, abused us, cheated on us, scandalized our name, messed up people's credit. Abuse the kids, turn the kids against a dad. I hear that one so much. Won't let the kids see the dad. Come on, ladies. We can't be doing that. Men stalking exes, ladies stalking. No good's coming to you when you put out that type of energy. I know it's not easy, you all. I do these videos, and don't think I'm a goody two-shoe and I do everything right. I don't. But I just want to see you all smile. I may never see it, but I hope you smile. I want you to be happy. I want you to have the love you deserve. But to get to it sometimes, we got to do that work. And the work is on me. She is me. I have to do my work. He has to do his work. They have to do their work. She, he, they. And imagine if everybody did their work. At least some people. Maybe not all. Some. More than what's happening now. Imagine the marriages we would have. The relationships, the conversations, the people admitting, hey, I was wrong. That was on me. I'm so sorry. Wouldn't that be nice to hear? Versus, I don't know what happened. I'm not talking to them. Block, block, block. You all, sometimes I struggle. I struggle existing in a world of blocking, in a world of overuse of stuff. I struggle. I really do. I struggle. It really makes me more introverted. And I hate that I have to feel like that, because I'm so stuck in the 70s and 80s at times when things were free, 90s. It was just so nice. It was. I wish you all could have experienced it, those of you that are too young. It was a good time. And now it's just not the same. But we can make, Michael Jackson said, we can make that change. Come on now. Men in the mirror, you know it, you know it, you know it. I love that song. That's one of my favorite Michael Jackson songs. However, Human Nature. I love Human Nature and Break of Dawn. Woo, Break of Dawn, Butterflies. And of course, it's, Rock With You. His other stuff too. Don't Stop Till You're Getting Up. Oh, anyway, I love Michael Jackson. The tone, the vocal tone, his dances from the 60s when he was with the Jackson 5. Super Bowl, Michael Jackson Super Bowl. The best to ever do it, one of them. I love him. God rest your soul. I miss Michael Jackson and Whitney Houston. I done went on off from Pride to my favorite artist and Prince. I cried over Prince for months. Months. I thought he was my relative. I became so connected to him when he, changed, really got into his Jehovah's Witness scene. It just, I don't know, I just really loved how he moved. He was a beautiful soul and so smart and so empowered. You were not going to play Prince. Oh, missed them guys like I knew them. And Lovely Lady Whitney. We did know them. We knew them through their music. All right, give me some comments on Pride. I know you have had some issues with Pride yourself. I have. I truly have. And I know it's been done to you and you didn't deserve it. But it's going to be all right. You know how we going to rock it out. All right, I got to go. I'll be back. Have a good one now. Bye.